Week 2 on the NASCAR schedule, and it's time to go road course racing. This video is all about two of NASCAR's biggest names, Chase Elliott and Hailie Deegan, and their approach to doing something other than just turning left. What's up, everybody? I'm Cavanna. Thank you for clicking on this video, and make sure you hit that subscribe button down there because we have a lot to talk about throughout this entire NASCAR season. Can you believe it already? The Daytona 500 is behind us, and we are looking toward the second week of the season. Still in Daytona, but this time on the road course. Yes, all three series racing this weekend. That's Truck, Xfinity, and Cup, making left and right turns throughout the infield of Daytona International Speedway. That includes rookie truck driver Hailie Deegan. You'll hear from her in a few minutes, so make sure you keep on watching. First up, though, let's talk about Chase Elliott, the reigning champion of the NASCAR Cup Series. Chase Elliott, also the king of road course racing. Think about his stats right now. He has won the last 4 road course races. In 2020, he swept both road course races, getting the checkered flag, scoring the most points, leading the most laps. And now he comes into a season with 7 road course races on the schedule. If you are a Chase Elliott fan, that has to be a good feeling if you're already thinking about title number 2. This week, his crew chief, Alan Gustafson, had some time with reporters, and he was asked a great question about another former road course king that Alan Gustafson also used to work with and how he compares to Chase Elliott. That driver they were talking about? 4-time champion Jeff Gordon.
Yeah, there's quite a few similarities. I mean, they both. I think and I've seen this with all the good road racers I've worked with, and I've been fortunate to be around quite a few. It all just it happens. It's all slowed down for them, and there's so much going on road course between shifting, braking, turning, and the corners and handling the corners. And when you work with guys who are really good and successful, the level of detail that they can describe and how it all just slows down for them. And it's you see that from Chase for sure, and certainly see that from I saw that from Jeff and Jimmy and Mark, and then even being able to be around Fernando the little bit that I was with Jimmy. You realize that those guys, that the things just happen at a much slower pace, and it's easier for them to process and handle all that information and everything that they've got to do in the car. And then you see the guys who struggle or just look really busy. You see the guys who are struggling, and you can kind of tell they're always a second behind, and they're, late on their downshifts, and now they're wheel hopping, and everything's just really frantic. And then, you watch inboard camera with Chase, and he looks like it's really easy. And it's because he's really that good.
Okay, from the champ to a rookie in the Truck Series. We're talking Hailie Deegan, a popular name already despite being a rookie. She gets a lot of attention, not only for being one of the few female drivers in NASCAR, but also for her background, her family, and we can't underestimate her social media presence. She is great on that stuff. Instagram, her own YouTube channel, all that added attention, that comes with a level of expectation that's probably almost impossible to live up to. I think the only way we can really judge her is by her improvement on the racetrack. I was there covering the race in the pits at Kansas last year for her debut in a truck, and she improved throughout that race. All things considered, that's a win for a young driver. And I heard a lot of that also last weekend in Daytona on the radio when I was listening to her as she raced the big track. She is paired with spotter TJ Majors this year, one of the best spotters in the business. There was a lot of good communication between spotter and driver, and at one point on the radio she came across and said, "I didn't realize how smart you have to be in this race." Now, to me, that wasn't a sign of her being naive. That was a sign of her learning as the race happened. And that's a great sign for a young driver.
It's tough. It's really tough. And I think every race I go to, I try to just be like a sponge and absorb all the information I can. And having someone like TJ on my team is amazing. I like people on the radio that talk a lot, and he does just exactly that. And I told him at the beginning of the year, when we first started going over footage for Daytona, I was like, hey, I need you to practically drive this car for me because I have no clue how these trucks handle on super speedways.
The next challenge, of course, is a road course. Now, she has been to the Daytona road course in an ARCA car, in a sports car, and she says she's putting in the work when it comes to preparing for the truck race.
Man, I've put so much time into the Daytona road course on the Ford simulator, and I'm so thankful that Ford has given me access to that. Without that, I'd be nowhere near as ready as I am now to go to all these new tracks without this practice. And so Just having access to the simulator, being able to go there every week, having David Reagan there too, on top of it is helped so much. I think where I need to learn is going to be how the truck actually handles. I think once we get out there, there's no practice, no qualifying. We go straight into the race. And so I think those first couple laps, it's going to be being smart, staying out of the chaos, not over driving, and just hitting our marks and learning how the truck feels and what I need out of it.
So what do you think? Does Chase Elliott easily win this weekend? What's a reasonable expectation for Hailie Deegan? Let me know down in the comments. I always love your comments. I got a lot of smart viewers watching this stuff. It should be another great weekend of racing. Before you go, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thank you always for watching. We'll see you next time.